Last week, I deadlifted a max of 135 for, I believe, 3 reps, 3 to 5. And today, I want to challenge myself to do slightly more without injuring myself. I did some mobility work this morning, and I'm hoping that this mobility is going to be a start of me being able to do more on the deadlift and the squat.
Warm-ups are crucial, especially after a long break from heavy lifting. It's all about activating the right muscle and making sure my back stays as strong and stable as possible. Can't afford another injury on my lower back, so I have to be very careful and making sure that I'm warming up properly. 135 is loaded up on the bar. Now, if I remember correctly, 135 felt pretty decently easy from last time. If 5 reps still feels pretty easy, then I think I'm going to make a jump to, I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going to make a jump to that. So 135 felt pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. I decided to add 20 pounds overall, so 2 tens, 110 on each side, and that also felt easy. So I'm gonna make another jump.
I was not planning on going as heavy as I did, but it felt pretty good. I don't feel any pain at the moment, so hopefully it stays like that. I definitely think that the mobility work that I did this morning, even though it wasn't a lot, definitely helped out with opening up my hips. And I mean, 185, if I did my math right this time. No, excuse me. That was 135 plus 50, right? Should be 185. I mean, 3 or 4 reps. That's pretty good. So I'm pretty happy. Uh, Slowly but gradually improving. Uh, once I'm starting to feel like I do feel some pain, like I said, from time to time, but it's not like it's an immense pain. It's like pain that's slightly manageable, and it does go down. So I think that I'm giving myself enough time in between this and the squatting, at least so far. I haven't gone too heavy yet. At least I don't think I've gotten heavy enough to the point that my technique is not where it should be, and I'm shifting like my body weight or something, but more like to the other. So it's a slow progress, but progress nonetheless. Man, I really hope that I'm able to sync up the audio afterwards because the receiver ran out of battery. Today's going to be the day that I max out on this machine, the preacher curl. I'm gonna go up to 110, 5 pound jump. I think it's about time. The last I looked at my numbers, and the last time I did this, I did 105. But actually, let me check one more time because I think I have it marked down on 2 different days, and if I do, that might change the course. Yeah, no, that's right, 105. So 110 today. Hopefully, I'm able to count this correctly, and I'm gonna make sure I count this correctly. So I need if I put 245, that makes 90. You need 10, 2 tens, right? Yep, 2 tens. Okay, I got it. Thanks. So these weren't part of the program, and some of the machines that I wanted to use next were taken, so I just decided to use these again. It actually felt a lot better than ever before. Like normally I would feel some type of pain, which is why I stopped doing them. But this time they felt smoother, and I want to go heavier. I'm gonna try the 35s, and I think that's the heaviest I've ever gone. So I want to see if I can do the 40s today. Fuck it, I'll just jump up to the 40s. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh fuck. I think that was the first time that I've ever done a 40, so that's pretty good. Was that 5 reps? Right? It's 5 or 6. I think I tried to push 6. Oh man. Where the fuck is this thing at? Oh, I don't even have this on here because I took it off. That's right. Fuck. All right, I gotta mark this down somewhere. Time for together again. Mirror on the wall. See I go again. I'm not sure if it's just because I started my workout an hour and a half earlier or so, definitely over an hour early, or because of the deadlifts. But I'm like pumped up. I'm energized. Like I'm having such a great workout. I'm hungry. I had all my meals for the day, so I can't eat again. But I might have a protein shake. Who knows? But it's a pretty decent workout, man. Like I don't know what to say. It's just like every single movement just feels good. It also feels like it's been a while since I've done any of these movements because I took last week off, which makes it feel like I haven't been here in a very long time, even though I have. So I'm sure that's contributing to the way I'm feeling. But hey, I'm not complaining. And right, so on this machine, my favorite machine for my lats, I have 200 on the thing, and the most that I've ever done is 6. Is that right? 6, 6 and 5. So I have to do 7 and 6 for this exercise. So that is my goal. That's what I want to meet, and we just have to push through. And even if I can't get 7, I have to fail attempting to do 7. I can't just finish off a 6. I have to at least attempt to pull back to get that failure to count. Even if I just move it like an inch, because next time I do this, that inch is going to be 2 inches, and then 3 inches, and it's going to be a half rep, then it's going to be 75% of a rep, and then it's going to be a full rep. It's just gradual increases. So training to failure is a great thing, and it's just it's the best way that I like to train. So just go to failure. That's all I'm trying to say. Ugh. Why do people keep taking the carabiners? God damn it. Like, what's the purpose of taking a carabiner? Like, why? Why would you do that? Like, this one's missing. That one's missing. That one's missing. That one's missing. So there's 4 missing. Why the fuck did I just do that? I don't need this attachment. Ah. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of strange. All the exercises that I've done today, at least majority of them, not all of them, that have caused me some kind of discomfort, I'm not feeling it. And it's a very strange feeling because I'm like expecting something to not feel right. And these movements, they feel better than ever. And I love it. So I don't know what I've changed. Actually, the only thing that I would say that I have changed is doing some mobility work earlier this morning. In the past couple of days, like it's been an on off type of thing. But it's been slowly being more consistent. And I think that's helping out a lot, but I've mainly been focusing on my hips. I'm not sure how that 100% translates to my shoulders and my elbows, but I'm sure it's doing something. Because we all know that where you feel the pain, the area where you feel the pain is not the cause of the pain. The pain is usually somewhere else. Um, so I don't know. I also started deadlifting, so I'm hoping that the deadlifts have just helped out my posture so much, even though it hasn't been that much weight, to the point where like, all right, things are being put back into place. That could be it as well. Do you ever get that strange feeling when you're driving one place and that people either in front of you or behind you are making the exact same turns? Like I'm going home, and then these three guys that are on bikes, and I'm pretty sure they're all Harleys too. Uh, they're in the same complex as I am, and we made like every single turn to get here, which is crazy. It was insane. Felt kind of odd just because I'm like, all right, now it seems like I'm following these guys, but I'm like, I'm not. I live here too. I don't know if all three of them live here, but I know one of them does because he parked his bike in the garage. It's just a strange feeling. But anyways, man, today's workout was excellent, man. I felt good. I felt good. That's what I'm trying to say. Uh, I didn't have any pain anywhere, and I honestly believe that it's because of the deadlifts. Now that might sound absurd, but I think the deadlifts, because I'm really focusing on my technique, and sure, my back might hurt tomorrow. Hopefully, it does not. Since I went a little bit, actually, I went a lot heavier. I went 50 pounds heavier than last time, but because I'm really focused on my technique, making sure I'm gripping my back muscles, like the upper back, because you got to like squeeze your shoulder blades to an extent, and whatever other muscles are back there. I think because of that repositioning my shoulders from like going like this, they're not like hunched over by any means, but like I am a little like they are a little bit because I sit at my desk and sure I'm walking the treadmill now, but the damage has been done. And because I'm doing this now and retracting them, I think that has helped out a minor bit. Not a lot, but enough for me to have, all right, no pain basically for today's workout at least. And then the other thing that I think helped out a lot was the hip mobility exercise. I think I did two or three that I did this morning. Like it wasn't a lot, but I think it was enough for me just to open up the hips, allow me to move in a better range of motion and transfer the load between both my legs instead of having like, let's say 75% of the weight being transferred from one leg, only 25% of the weight being transferred to the left leg or the other leg. And that may not be the exact percentages, so, but it's just like an exaggeration to explain that if you have imbalances, that could be a thing that's going to hurt you and definitely hurt me in the long run. Because I remember somebody at the gym, she was doing some kind of like assessment thing, and I don't know if she was being truthful. I hope she was, but basically she told me that I think if I remember correctly, here's my hips, right? This is leveled. My hips are shifted so that my left side, I believe, is higher than my right side. So, and it's also the left side that I have my pain at. So if I believe I'm able to shift them back to normal, I should at least mitigate that pain to an extreme amount. And that's what I need to focus on is just shifting my hips, right? Making sure that they're leveled. And that's going to take some time. It's not an overnight fix, but as long as I'm continuing to do the exercises that I've done so far and maybe a few more that I still need to look into, I think I'm going to be better off in the long run for sure. I mean, without a doubt. I just need to keep in mind that I cannot go too heavy too quickly on the deadlift. And honestly, the deadlift felt great. The weight didn't feel too heavy. Honestly, I feel like I could put on 225 on the bar, which is crazy. And
I honestly think that the deadlift is the one exercise that I don't lose my strength in. I don't know why. I would love to attempt whatever I think my max was from whoever, like 2 years ago. I think it was like 255. Anyways, let's say 315. I would love to do 315 on the deadlift in 2 days, 3 days, whatever, how long. I think I could do it. I am going to try my best not to jump that height this soon because I'm still trying to make sure that I'm doing the technique and doing my mobility exercise. But I think honestly that I have the capability of getting it. Like I don't need to train to get it back. I think I already have it, is what I'm trying to say, Like for my squat, for sure, like squats, if I don't train my squat, I will lose strength without a doubt. Benching, I mean, I can't say anything about benching because I don't really bench. But my deadlift, man, anytime I take time off, I know that I can still do over 300 pounds. Now, this time off has been, I think, over a year now, 2 years. I forget how long it's been since my injury. I think it's only been 1 year, but I think I meant to keep extending it. But I think it's only been 1 year, definitely over a year. Um, but that's a long time for me not to be deadlifting, So, but I honestly think like, hey, I can get back into it, and I think I realized what my cause was. So when I had my old treadmill, actually, this realization came to me when I was doing this with my new treadmill. It's on the floor, and I gotta shift it over and move it. So I gotta pick it up and move it, and I just gotta shift over. So like I'm transferring, like I'm doing like side. What are those things called when you open up your hips and you go from one side to the other, like from one leg to the other? Whatever. I'm basically doing that with a treadmill, and I think that was the major contributor to my lower back. Like, sure, there's other things, but I think this one pushed it over the threshold that made me have some serious pain. Without a doubt, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And when I'm moving my treadmill now that I have now, like I feel like, oh, is this what happened? And I think that's pretty sure that is because I'm feeling some discomfort, not a lot, but I'm like trying to be careful or mindful how I treat my back and what I'm doing. So, but like I said, I think that was a major issue for me. But I'll go inside. I'm gonna see if I can make myself a protein shake because I'm pretty sure I'm over 200 grams of protein already. I mean, that's some delicious meals. I'm not gonna lie, but uh, oh, so I'm into my apartment complex, and this guy's putting down his windows. For a second there, I thought he was just looking at me talking to myself on the camera. So, anyways, um, I'm gonna go inside. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to comment what you think about my deadlifts because I honestly want to know. If you think they look good, let me know. If you think they look bad, let me know. I know my intensity needs to go up, but I'm trying to be careful on that. So, anything, just let me know in the comments. Leave a comment, leave a like, and just click on one of these videos, the one video, to go to the next video.